The marijuana business is thriving in Colorado, and come November, voters here in California will have to decide whether or not they want pot shops here. But what comes with recreational marijuana may be a shift in societal thinking.
We sent CBS 13's Drew Belay to Colorado to see how a change in the marijuana mindset may affect the population there.
Exposure to anything will affect us. It's why marketing and advertising works so well. But what if the promoted product is marijuana? How would that impact the way people think and feel about this controversial item?
We have budget lines for people who are really trying to save some money.
Marijuana is a budding industry.
Right side will be sativas, on your left will be indicas.
In Colorado, there are more than 2,500 marijuana-related businesses.
Now it's in your face. Now it's on our internet sites. Now it's on your billboards. Now it's in your neighborhood in a store.
With a new legal product, marketing and advertising are shaping the social views about cannabis.
If social consumption becomes more visible, that will normalize behavior for youth and make marijuana look more fun.
Andrew Friedman is the Colorado Director of Marijuana Coordination.
Normalization will be something we'll have to battle with.
Another fight may be for the state's image.
There certainly is some anecdotal evidence that there is some correlation between the homeless population and legalization.
Denver's population is steadily going up, which may be why the number of people living on the streets has also risen.
We are definitely attracting a population of people who are looking to consume drugs.
Stephanie Hooper owns a Denver dispensary. She says she's working with lawmakers and police to educate people and crack down on misuse.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look good on the city, and it's not what Colorado is about.
So will California have a similar struggle with mainstream marijuana? Here, where medical cannabis has been used for 2 decades, but not so much seen or heard.
If we do want to allow for it to be advertised, we have to face the very real reality that we can't control minors not being exposed to it.
Rosalie Pacula, a researcher with RAND's Drug Policy Research Center, studied California's marijuana law.
The regulations under Prop 64 are completely inadequate to deal with that.
If passed, companies can't be within 600 feet of a school. They can't advertise directly to minors, and they must prove that more than 70% of their audience is over 21. But they can advertise on billboards and the radio, unlike tobacco, which is banned from those mediums. Pacula says there aren't enough restrictions to protect kids. But is that a bad thing? Supporters of Prop 64 say it's not.
It's readily available right now. It's readily available in our kids' high schools.
Nate Bradley, a lobbyist for the cannabis industry, believes that the prevalence of pot makes it less appealing.
It kind of makes it boring when it's okay for mom and dad to have in their house.
So should marijuana be around California's homes? As we've seen this week, some say legal pot could bring promise.
We've seen over 10,000 jobs directly in this industry.
It's definitely profitable.
People are ready for a new, more sensible approach.
Whether recreational marijuana comes to California at all is up to you, the voters, on November 8th.
There's a lot of work your community has to do because there's a lot of questions that will have to be answered.
All this week, Drew and photojournalist Mike Lowry have been digging into Prop 64. If you missed any of their coverage or to get caught up on any other stories and props that will appear on the November ballot and to find out who's paying for them, head to our website, cbs13.com.